Hello, this is Alex. If you can't tell, I'm actually kind of cold because I drank a mountain of water. So, do I look cool? Please tell me I look cool. Do I look really awesome? Yes, Dean, it is just me. No one else is here. Lucas isn't here. If you're here for Lucas, you can just sadly go away because he's not going to be on streaming tonight. He's not going to hang out. Lucas actually hasn't been super up to date with a lot of the matches, so it's just me, myself, and I. Sorry to disappoint you, but what are we going to do? Okay, so we're gonna be I'm gonna be reacting to the match between Rogue 2 and Wicked. So what do we know about these teams? Hey Drew. So hey buddy. So what do we know about these teams? The Wicked, which includes, I believe, Jared Haibon, as well as Jim Vejvoda. Please correct me on pronunciation. I'm horrible with pronunciations. I'm abysmal. And they are a part of, I believe, Swag. And then, or is it the other, or Rogue 2 that's part of Swag. Rogue 2 includes Adam Hlavac and Liz Shannon Miller. So that's I think, part of Roxstars. Please correct me. I know one of them's, I know they're like Rockstar versus Swags, but I can't remember which one's which off the top of my head. It's all good. Don't matter. Okay, so aside from that, I think these are actually going to be pretty interesting teams. This is a really good matchup, honestly, because these are two teams which are very similar. Okay, so a lot of teams, there's different formulas for teams. For example, I think there's 4 types of teams. The first type is two personalities, two really big personalities that aren't really focused on movie critiquing or anything. They're really focused on putting content out there, things like that, such as Team Action when they were, or Founding Fathers, where they're two big personalities kind of thing. But also there's the kind of team that are more specific not art critics, sorry, movie critics. They put they're more traditional movie critics where they write a lot for websites and magazines, that kind of thing, such as Critically Acclaimed, and Deep 13. They're pretty renowned, actual movie critics themselves. Not so much they do have podcasts and things like that, but their focus is really, getting their writing out there into the world, which is awesome. Now, the third type of team there is a combination of the two, where you have one that's more personality and one that's actually a little more focused on one that's actually much more focused on the movie critics. So they in that case, they would probably be drawn to different types of movies. One is more into niche movies than the other, that kind of thing. Now the fourth would have to be not only a combination of two, where it's more like neither of them, I guess, where they don't work in the industry all that much as it is. Maybe their regular job is to be a dentist or a painter or something. But at the end of the day, they're not traditionally putting content out there, things like that. People like Paul Oyama, for example, at least from what I know, they're not putting content out there. They can come and hang on different chats or anything, but at the same time, this is not their focus. They're not writing movie critiques. They're critics. They don't have their own podcast or show, that kind of thing. So it's a kind of group that we know little to nothing about. So that's why I say that. Now, these two teams are actually both comprised of not only an IG-specific competitor, but a competitor that's been mostly focused on singles or teams up until now. So I'm pretty excited. So they're pretty well matched overall. So I'm really, really excited. Now, these are also just, again, two rookie teams we have never seen before. I'm kind of curious about the picks of the names. Rogue 2. Is that a Star Wars reference? I don't know. I had to look at what Deep 13 was a reference to, but what are you gonna do? But also the Wicked. The only thing I think of when I think of the Wicked is the evil group from the Maze Runner movies. That's all I remember. So, but maybe that's what's referencing to. I have no clue. But anyway, so overall, my predictions for this match, I have no predictions. I can't know any. I don't really know about the strengths or anything going into this match. Like I mentioned, all I know is that the kind of the formula of these competitors would definitely make it not only an interesting matchup, but also really pretty equivalent to each other overall. So yeah, of course, it's a Boston Saints Wicked, like, Wicked, the musical, that too. Absolutely. Rogue One, a Star Wars story. That's actually my favorite Star Wars movie, to be honest. But I wasn't sure if it's like referencing anything else. Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, Rogue One, Rogue Two. I see what they did there. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into it. Again, I'm going to be really cool and sly with my hood up. So please forgive me. I might, at some point, demand Lucas to go get me a drink. At some point, we'll find out. We'll find out. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get to it. I haven't seen any of these exhibition matches. Okay. I would, if we're gonna, since we're diving into exhibition matches, like kind of focus on franchise. I'm surprised there's not a franchise specific to the Terminator franchise, considering there's like 7 movies. I feel like that would be pretty solid. Also, young adult adaptations. Just saying, that'd be pretty cool.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the movie trivia Schmoedown. What a team match we have. We have
so excited to see MFF at the death.
New teams in their new factions. It is the new era. I am Mark Baby Carrots Ellis, and I'm thrilled to be joined by the one, the only, the legend herself, Miss Emma Fife is here in studio.
Thank you so
Legend
much,
indeed,
Mark.
y'all.
And also for, lauding me to the status that I think I'm truly deserving of here at the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Hey, look, anyone who loans me their Harry Potter Gryffindor robe is worthy of mythical status, and that is certainly one Emma Fife. Now, Emma, I know you've been keeping an eye on things going on in the league, and we have this new era. We have the nuke, and now we have a draft, and teams get blown up, but we have all these players that are looking for a new home, a safe haven. Some team today is going to find out that they are 1-0, and they're off and running, and they're doing it for their factions.
That is absolutely true, Mark, and what we're dealing with today are players who we've seen compete in the Schmoedown before. There's no brand new faces here at the desk, but you look at somebody like a Jim Vejvoda, who is one half of the Wicked, who are represented by Roxy Stryer and the Roxstars.
Yeah. Roxstars
has attracted a lot of attention in the Schmoedown as someone who could potentially be a new singles champion, because his basis of movie knowledge
100%.
is so broad.
I am so excited for that.
He's so good
for that
at
match.
calling it, where
Cannot
Jim
wait.
has suffered in the past.
Please let me know if it's pronounced right.
It's actually the game play. It's a strategy, but then you pair him up with somebody like Jared Haibon, who is not much to look at, but he's a really big sports fan. He knows his inner geekdom. So if he's coming from the world of inner geekdom, and Jim Vejvoda can marry, if
he is coming from
that
IJ,
together,
obviously,
then I think that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. But on the other side of the ledger, you kind of have a similar situation.
It's absolutely true, because obviously we have Liz Shannon Miller as one half of Rogue 2, who are part of the Swag Squad as represented by Winston Marshall. The thing about Liz is she was a huge up-and-comer last year in the Schmoedown. As it stands already in this season, she's more or less ranked as a strong contender in singles yet again. But now we're seeing her paired in teams with Adam Hlavac, somebody who we tend to think of as an inner geekdom competitor, but who, if you look at Adam's past
Corey,
record,
I just want to correct you there when I say Makuga straight up
deep sort of
is made of
broad movie knowledge.
Therefore, everything he does
because you're the manager of the Shire Wolves. So when you pair two people together, it really is
about
the team.
I have that I'm not trying to be the girl version of Eminem. Eminem is just trying to be, the 55-year-old man version of
pretty
me,
strong
you
in
know,
the
that's how it
Intergeeked
goes.
League and one player who's pretty strong elsewhere. I would argue that everyone playing here, if this was like an Intergeekdoms team match, I have no doubt that this
You
would
don't
be a
want
knockdown,
that.
drag
You
out
don't
fight.
want
And I
that.
think that is going to be the case today. But again, remains to be seen. Now let's talk a little bit about where things are as far as the
If you can come up, come up with an album
Swag
for
Squad,
me,
they're definitely keeping
and
their heads above water.
I want to see it
Roxy Strider
happen. Let's
kinda
see it
needs this
go.
win for the Rockstars.
I think it'd be big for her, and she really wants to
Yeah,
prove
this is
herself.
like a
She was so close to
30-year-old
manager of the
hoodie.
year last year.
Not
She thought
kidding.
she deserved it. It didn't go her way.
This is
And
with the
year, she
university
really
that
could see
doesn't
the
even
fire
that
in
isn't
there.
even
And then
around
Winston,
anymore.
I like
Phillips
the
University.
way that he manages his team. Every manager has their own sort of tactics, and Winston seems to be cool, collected, but when he needs to put the pressure on his own players, he's able to do it in a way that's Lombardi-like, that challenges the player, and they rise to the occasion.
Yeah, I think that we have two really strong managers paired up in this
You-
match,
as you
and
should,
a couple
Mike.
of teams that
And also,
I
what the
don't know,
fuck
I
are
think
you
we
doing in
might
here?
see
Where's
some
Beth?
new
Bethany.
star players when it comes
Bethany
to
is
team
where,
leads here in the movie trivia.
Bethany
Schmoedown.
needs to be in here. Where's
Where
where is she? Where's my homegirl at?
We're going to go to the pregame interviews with a couple of inner geeks and some movie trivia dorks. Here it is.
Mac Trip?
The rookie sensation
so many
Liz
questions.
Shannon Miller, like
Mac
Liz,
Trip?
she beat Demi in her first match.
Sounds
She is also
uncomfortable.
And then you have Paul Oyama. So one of them is going to take a huge step forward. The other one is going to get that first loss.
Donnie Darko.
I
It's
guess
just
I
not
should
my
have
cup
brought
of tea,
my
my
best
ma'am.
friends to
No.
help me out. That would have been fun. Hopefully,
Not
they're better
hating you guys for loving it. You can love that movie, man. It's just not my cup of tea. Let me just go to bed. Traffic law
Coming
comes
into
first.
this is my first time on a team, which is really exciting. I've never done that before. You've theoretically done this a bit.
I have. I've done teams a few times, but it's been a few years since I've actually been on a team.
Who knows the ish? All right, Liz knows the ish. I've seen the match. She be kicking some. No, I can't cuss because of the babies.
You're the wicked because we're all
My girl!
women representatives.
My
and
girl!
honestly,
What up,
we
boo
have a good
boo?
time. That's what
What up? I haven't seen your beautiful face in way too long. Hey, miss.
Jim
you
Vejvoda,
so
come over to the
much.
Rockstars game.
Yes, Ferris, thank you for hopping on. This is indeed
I
live.
think that you were the steal
I'm watching
of the
this.
draft and teamed you with Jared, who is an expert on this game. He's a super fan of it as well, and he's done some pretty gangster things
Yes,
in this
because
Schmoedown.
that's
I
very
think it's the
true.
first time in the
Very
history
true.
of my life anybody has referred to me as gangster, and I like it.
We're playing what, Jim and Jared? I don't really know Jim. I just know
Just
that he
saying,
was on
this
the team.
swag rocking this Blazers. I'm kind of here for it. What's up with that?
When those biopics actually happen, like Roka is in every single one of those things in real life, so that was done.
Way to scratch at the
I
scab,
love you
buddy.
too, boo boo. I
Not
miss
bad
you
at
so
you.
much.
Guess
Just
what? I just
saying.
need you to answer the questions, and I'll do the rest of it, and I'll help you there.
Miss you
You're
so
not
much,
gonna make another
Bethany.
biopics mistake again.
Girl,
I
I can't wait to hang out with you and make some like
mango
mango margaritas or
Let me say
something.
this. We spin biopics. We're choosing it, and you're gonna right or wrong, baby. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, and I'm not gonna do anything because I'm not that good at biopics. But he is, and that's all that matters.
We're taking it back.
The Wicked, more specifically Jim, will be taking back biopics.
And Roxy, you know I love you, Roxy. And in the spirit of Jared, since I know we're playing him,
I even
I'm
know
hoping
Dean.
that when this is all
I
said and
can
done,
rap like 3 songs total.
accept my invitation. You know what I'm talking about.
I can rap
Drip,
That's
drip, baby.
That
Two in the house. We
by,
exposed.
is it MC Chris? That's like a song I can do. Oh, thank you, Christopher. Girl, okay, the minute this is like, this quarantine time is
Let me give you
over.
some advice.
Oh, gosh. I'm not gonna lie, I
The
just want to watch this.
process of doing your second draft is a process of making it look like you knew what you were doing all along.
Dude, I love Neil
Writing a
Gaiman.
novel
Diamond
is
Damon.
like driving through the fog with one headlight.
I know we're not here to talk about
look,
commercials,
that-
but
what
I
see in that interview is
those
that
masterclass
some
commercials
confidence.
are just
And I
so
think that's what
good.
happens when you've had some success
One of my
either with a team
favorite
or
favorite
even
movies,
between
not
the
favorite
interactive
movies.
setting,
Well,
you
one
have
of
a
my
new person,
favorite
you're excited to
fantasy
compete with them.
movies
These
and
two
book
teams
two
both
movies
think
is
they're gonna
probably
win.
Yeah, there's a
Stardust.
lot of enthusiasm
Would
coming from
definitely
both
be
sides, but can
Stardust.
I just say,
And
everyone involved in this
that
match
book
is
in
really
particular
nice.
is
They're really
so much
nice.
They're
fun,
really
so
nice
great.
people.
Yeah.
I want good things for everybody involved here today. So Shall we move on to talking some strengths and weaknesses here, Mark?
So strengths and weaknesses. What do you got for? Let's start with.
Oh my gosh,
All
Danny.
right, so for
American
Rogue
Gods.
2,
I
we have got
love
comic
American
book
Gods.
movies,
Now, keep in mind, I have not read the
international
book, but I
releases,
love
and
the show.
having easy to pronounce
Love the
last
show.
names.
I got
That
And then
That's
moving
first
on
episode
to,
alone.
The
Mm.
Wicked, we have got Star Wars, new
you
releases,
just like hop out and be like,
worshiping Tom Brady.
what is going
All right, everybody relax. It's
Mixed
Wicked.
feelings
Lucas,
on
what are
Tom
you
Brady
what are you
here.
doing in
It's
here,
what the rest
babe?
of the
What are you
AFC East
doing?
calls
You
the
haven't
New England Patriots.
What
Without
are-
further ado,
what- you
I
haven't
think
seen
it's time
any of
to
the
get these
matches.
matches underway. Emma, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Then it's time for the movie trivia Schmoedown.
Oh,
Introducing first. Representing
do you guys ever get
the
those when you like crack your neck for the first time in a while, and it's like it feels like a solid 10 cracks in a row, and they're loud, at least to you they're loud, and you're like, oh shit, what just happened? Did anyone else hear it? Am I okay? Did I almost break my neck? Okay, now when it comes to rookie teams, I'm really curious about
all wearing sunglasses. We actually
who,
have
if
some
they,
wearing sunglasses.
if it matters who goes first and who goes second.
The banning
The
sunglasses.
sunglasses have
I
gone
mean,
from the competitors to the managers. And
not
that's
really
the
sure.
way it
You
should
need to
stay.
see clearly.
And their opponent.
oh, okay. I thought you were a lot further behind. Never
Representing
mind. Forget me.
Swag Squad, led to the ring by their manager, Winston Marshall. It is Liz Shannon Miller and Adam Hlavac. Road 2. Right now, but he knows how to go. Oh, here's that.
You know, Liz is rocking that hat, and I am here for it. Girl, you rock that hat.
The theme here is that the other faction mates and the managers are doing a bit.
Do you think Adam was excited to jump into teams? Did he like request it, or was Winston more like, hey, I kind of...
I don't know
do
what
this.
camera got it. This is a big deal for me. Okay, we've been good friends for a long time, and you know, it's been amazing co-hosting with you on SCM Live, and you have me on Live with the Rocks, and you've become really good friends. And so before we start this match, I just
Thank you,
wanted
Lucas.
to ask you a question.
Oh,
Roxy,
What is here?
will you accept this L?
Absolutely not.
That's really funny.
Short, sweet, to the point.
That's one word that starts with
Was that the word?
Oh, that was really good.
but, you know.
Oh, I did not expect that
boy,
to say
well,
this.
no
That was
proposals here
solid.
today. Everybody
Winston, my man. That was great.
Read the teams, the rules for round number
Yo,
1. So
Bethany,
3 round
absolutely.
matches, team format.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
However, round number 1 is an individual
Excess
exercise of
material.
movie trivia. No,
I was like, are you
questions
new?
asked
Like,
to
I
the field.
haven't,
These
like-
questions come from 8 different
Like,
quarters
seen your
of
name
movie
all around
trivia
all that
Schmoedown.
much. So,
Goodness,
you know,
each question's worth 1 point.
What's
There's no
up?
penalty for missing a
I'm
question.
excited.
There is no stealing in
Yes,
round
but
number
Winston is
1. You have
like
15
pretty
seconds to
darn
write down your
entertaining.
best
He's
attempt and answer
getting
on the
pretty
whiteboard.
high up there as
Once
far as
I ask you by
entertaining
name,
managers.
reveal your answer, please show
You know,
what
for
you wrote on
sure.
the whiteboard to your camera. At the same time, you verbalize your answer into the microphone. Again,
I
team
don't know what's
format,
going
but you
on.
cannot rely on
Do
your
I look
teammates'
like one of the
knowledge in
droogs?
round number 1.
Maybe if I
Each
like
team
my hair up.
has 3 usages of the JTE rule throughout the duration of the
Oh,
match.
wait, no, wait.
If you're
The
not sure
droogs
you
have
heard a question
bowler
right, you want to buy
hats.
yourself
Do
another
they?
15 seconds
Maybe?
to get
I'm
that
not
answer
sure.
from the back of your head to the front of your head. Use a JTE rule. You also each, as a team, have 1 challenge to be issued through your manager throughout the 3-round match. Adam Hlavac, how you feeling?
I feel great. How are you?
You look good. I miss you.
Thanks.
Jim Vejvoda, quick like a cat, good reflexes. How you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling good. It's good to be back on the Schmoedown.
Good to have you back, sir.
You haven't
Liz
seen him in
Shannon
so
Miller, I
long.
always
I'm
appreciate your
excited.
Star Wars love and your hats. How you feeling?
Great. Looking forward to this.
All right, and last but not
Man,
least,
everyone's
Jared Haibon,
just
where's
so
Tom Brady
nice.
going next year?
Let's just play the game, Mark.
Everyone's just so nice. Everyone's so chill. I kind of want someone to be pissed. Is that weird?
Wilson. Frank. Your first question is in the world of action adventure movies. And the query is for a point. What action film stars Charlize Theron, Sophia Boutella, and James McAvoy?
Atomic Blonde.
And we're off.
That's a solid one-pointer.
Off to the
I'm just
races.
gonna blow my lungs out with that intro. I really hit that rogue too. I don't know how Ken and Christian do it.
Danny, you're half Czech.
3,
Yo.
1, pens down. Starting
Tell me,
with
have you been to
Mr.
Czech
Hlavac.
Republic?
Atomic Blonde.
He got it.
Yo.
Does Jim have it?
Atomic Blonde.
Yes, he does. Over to Liz Shannon Miller.
I did not have it.
Yo, has
Thank God for
anyone
Jim.
heard the soundtrack to Atomic Blonde? Like the movie's fine. That one scene is epic, but the movie itself is fine. That soundtrack
We'll
though,
see if the other side of the table manages to wake
Yo,
up.
go
with
check it
the
out.
Following question, question number 2, in the category of directors, who directed the films The Lost Boys, Phone Booth, and The Phantom of the Opera?
Joel Schumacher.
Oh, yeah, and there's
Is
a
it Joel
sequel to
Schumacher?
Phantom of the Opera 2.
Love
Really?
Never Dies.
Wow.
It's
Is it Joel Schumacher?
Basically,
4,
fan fiction
3,
set to music.
2.
I'm gonna go with Joel
Pens down.
Schumacher.
Going to you
I'll
first, Mr.
run
Vejvoda.
with that.
Joel Schumacher.
That
It
is correct.
Ooh, yeah.
Forever. Liz,
Joel Schumacher.
she got it.
Also correct.
Joel
Jared
Haibon.
All right.
Yes, he does. Adam.
Joel Schumacher.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of the mega few
Everybody's on
that
board. Jim and Adam
actually
are
kind of
back.
likes Joel Schumacher's Phantom of the
Next question
Opera.
in
It's
the world
not
of
perfect or
dramas.
anything,
Who
but I
played
respect for what it's trying to do.
psychologist Sean McGuire in the film Good Will
Oh,
Hunting?
easy. William
How do you like that, man?
Robin Williams, not William Robbins.
That
Jesus,
took place in Boston.
buddy, what do you
I
what do
don't
you
know
want?
that that's a Boston accent.
This is how Bostonians.
Can you hear my cat?
It's like I'm back in New England.
Can you hear him?
And Jim.
It's not your fault.
Robin Williams.
Like,
All
great,
right.
It's not your fault.
Number 4, category of fantasy sci-fi. In what 1980s fantasy adventure will you find Arnold Schwarzenegger strapped to something called the Wheel of Pain?
This also takes place in Boston.
Total
I
Recall?
think you're right. I think it does. Yeah. The Wheel
Outside
of
of
No.
Saugus.
Conan the Barbarian?
My family's from Watertown.
I'll go with Conan the Barbarian. I don't
We're
know.
from Watertown.
I haven't
That's
seen
just-
it. Wait,
My family's from Watertown, Connecticut.
I did see like 3/4 of the
Not the Reading.
Swing and a miss. How about Jim?
I also screwed up running
Uh,
that.
And Liz Shannon Miller.
This is a 50-50 shot. Conan the Barbarian.
That is
She
correct.
There it is.
Liz Shannon Miller.
I got
Coming
it
through.
right.
Rogue 2
got
takes
it
a
right.
1-point lead
got
over
it right.
the Wicked. Still team settling in here. Your next category
Call me
is
pro,
the
guys.
world of comedies.
Clearly, I'm better than all these people.
Thank you.
At least you're not doing it
At all.
anymore. It's not just the audience.
I'm not doing comedy anymore.
No.
Get tickets at markellislive.net. Your question in the world of comedies. What 1990s comedy has the line that
Sure is.
It's big with us.
But truly, a rug can't tie a whole room together.
4,
It's feeling empty.
3. I'm
I feel like this is more of a
I'll let you know
quotes
how it goes.
category rather than
Pens down.
comedies.
Going to
I don't
Adam.
know.
Big Lebowski.
It is the Big
Correct.
Lebowski. Does Jim have it? Yeah. Dumb and Dumber. Good guess. Liz Shannon Miller.
The Big
All
Lebowski.
right.
Tried to put me in the
I,
parents.
Did
I
not have
can't
the Big
actually
Lebowski.
read what Jared wrote.
All right, so all of a sudden, Rogue 2 starting to inch ahead of the Wicked
Yes,
a little bit.
It's all right, Jim. We got this.
All right, let's see.
Am I having
if they can
issues
get
with
back
like
with
audio
this
or
next
video or
question.
something? Am I
Question number
frozen?
6, category
Guys,
of
let me know.
horror/thriller. What horror franchise is known for the line, "Do you want to play a game?"
Gosh.
You
Carrie,
made
is it
that a
Carrie
little menacing
Ellis?
at the end.
Well, it is
Ellie?
a
That
little
was really well
menacing.
done.
Yeah.
That's
You
some
started out
soft.
nice and sweet, and then at the end, when you hit game, you're like,
You know, when you're quoting a film,
It's like
I
almost
rated
as,
on-
it's almost as bad as the Batman voice.
I'm scared too. 1. Pens down. We are going to you, Mr. Vejvoda. What do you got?
Want to play a game? No, I'm not even. No, can't.
Yes, that's correct.
Not Hellraiser.
Liz
Saw.
has
Okay,
Jared
that's
has
good
it.
enough. Thanks so much, Lucas.
Adam's got it too. All right.
Are you guys? Yeah. I remember
All right,
Spiral the
so
trailer
it remains a
that came out
3-point
like a
game
few
in
months
the
ago. Are you guys
Road
excited to
2.
still see it? Yay or
We'll move
nay?
on to your penultimate question, round
Chris
number
Rock,
1.
apparently
That is
he
for the
really,
world of crime movies.
Was
And your
adamant
question:
on
Who plays a
making that movie, so I was
convict who is
excited.
the brother of boxer Casey Affleck in the crime drama Out of the Furnace? Did I just say boxer, Casey Affleck?
Did you say? Yeah, you did.
Is he a brawler?
It's
Isn't
other
that
boxer-
Christian Bale?
Well, I think in the
Probably
in
a
the film
flyweight.
he's a boxer.
He'd be a
Maybe
flyweight.
Christian Bale
Yeah.
with Zoe Saldana.
2, 1. Pens down.
Or don't
Liz Shannon
know.
Miller, going to you first.
Don't think I have it. Christian Bale.
That is correct.
Jared's got Christian Bale. Does Adam?
Yo, on a
Christian
roll,
Bale.
man.
Nice.
Just saying.
Christian Bale. And Jim Vejvoda's got
I got a perfect score so far, yo.
All right. Your final question in round number 1 in the category of animated. What is the name of the teenager who takes on the mantle of Spider-Man, voiced by Shameik Moore in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's.
say this.
suck.
I like all 4 competitors as human
I'd
beings.
recognize it if I
Adam
saw
Hlavac, by
it.
far the best
What's
penmanship
his
on that
face?
table.
It's true.
It's like block letters.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
unreal.
If I needed somebody
Yeah,
to write something that
Miles
needed to be understood, Adam
Morales.
Hlavac is your guy.
2.
I'll do the JT
Miles
rule.
Morales.
JT
Yeah.
roll for Jared Haibon.
All right. What is the name of the teenager who takes on the mantle of Spider-Man, voiced by Shameik Moore in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Comic books love those names
Yes.
where the first and last name
Adam
are
Hlavac
the
is
same
like
letter.
his own font.
Oh,
do love them.
Hlavic the font.
Peter
Yeah,
Parker.
they should replace Wingding.
I would
Nobody
definitely,
uses
I would
That one.
definitely download
Bruce
that
Banner.
font.
5,
Use it on my
Miles
thumbnails.
Morales.
3. He's blushing. Look at 2.
Hmm.
1.
This is a lot.
Pens down. Jared Haibon, could you conjure it?
I couldn't get Miles Teller out of my head. I got Miles.
Yes, it's not.
Dude,
it's
as an IG competitor, what the fuck?
Morales.
Dude.
correct.
What?
Jim Vejvoda, did you have it?
Miles Morales.
And Liz Shannon Miller.
Miles Morales.
She's got it too.
Right.
All right, we got it. We got round 2.
So we're looking at a 14-10 lead for Rose.
Just saying, apparently I
mean,
got a
it's still
perfect
really
round.
could be
So,
anybody's
Danny,
game
thank you for
because,
bringing that to my
going
attention.
into the wheel round,
Yes.
you up the luck factor. In round 1, yes, there is certainly a certain level
Okay,
of luck
now
in terms of
what
getting questions that you know the answer to.
Sure.
Are these
you know, the
slices?
wheel, this is really where things can turn around. So at this point, it's still really anyone's
And that's
game.
the thing about the wheel round is that we're
I wonder if any of these competitors actively study or if they're like more like,
what slices do you like? What slices do
or
you
is
fear?
it more
Opponents and
like,
spitters
oh,
voice
they're
are
casual,
working on that there wheel
you
as
know,
well as 10
they're just
different
casual
movie
competitors
trivia
where they're playing
categories.
for
This is a
funsies.
team format, and so each team
Well, not
can
funsies,
spin
I
the
mean
wheel
like
once
where they
settle on a
don't
category.
study,
They're gonna
you
hear
know,
6
they know what they
questions
know and they
from
don't
that
know.
world. Each question's
Other
worth 2
stuff,
points.
you know.
There's no penalty for missing a question.
You know
However,
what I mean?
stealing
Kind
is
of thing,
available
maybe?
in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. At that point, the value of the question goes down to 1.
Well, he was in
round
IG for
2.
like what, 2
Before you
seasons,
spin
2 or
the
3
wheel, I'm
seasons
gonna
now.
remind everybody
So
that
I
the
would expect
actual
him to
wheel, the
do
entire
pretty
wheel is
well.
sponsored by Jake Burnham, a great Schmoedown patron. Thank you, Jake. For all that you do, if you guys want to hear your name mentioned on an upcoming match, check out the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon today. So Jake Burnham wanted his sponsored slices, comedies, and Matt and Ben, which I assume is Matt, Damon, and Ben. Those are
I have
sponsored
no-
slices. So,
Mike,
road
who the
two.
heck? What the heck
Got a
is
little bit of time to
heavyweights?
think
I don't
about
know what
it.
that
Y'all
is.
want to spin the wheel first or defer to the wicked?
We will defer to our opponent.
All right,
Right.
gentlemen,
I
give it
think,
a very gentle spin. That thing is, well, it's a pretty
I thought
sensitive
Hlavic,
wheel,
this is like his first season that's not specific to IG. I thought he was only played in IG up until.
Roxy cheering her troops on.
If there's like a bunch of matches that, you know, old matches where he did singles or teams or something, I just can't remember. Please let me know.
It's a
Yeah, right? Bethany, go control your man. Like, what is he doing over there?
If one of the pegs,
did a peg fall off?
Is remakes, Leo, okay, is
Oh, I see,
remakes
yeah,
and
where
reboots like a
the,
new category?
where the,
That's solid. I love that.
yeah, as long as it's not affecting the spin, I think we're okay.
I don't know.
Would you like it? I'll
And,
I think it's
you know, it's because it's true, I don't do well 9 times out of 10.
you know, since they put my ugly mug on comedies, biopics.
We're taking
They're taking biopics.
Okay.
They're taking it.
All right.
Faulty wheel be damned.
All right.
Roxy's
Yeah,
exclamation
well,
of "Suck it, John Roca," of course, being a reference to the time that.
Oh, that's
John Roca
right.
bought
Leo,
tickets
thank you
to
for
the
reminding me.
opponent's
It's been a
choice.
long time since I saw those
Having
matches,
studied
so
his
thanks for
career as
the
John
reminder
Roca.
there. Wait, superhero news. Wait a minute. That's crazy.
All right, gentlemen. biopics.
Also, I don't know if I could.
you
I
spun
can't really picture two
biopics. You
IG
decided to
specific
keep it.
competitors
Movies about real people.
do amazing,
And
honestly,
your 6
together in
questions,
teams.
further
Like I
each
can't
other for
picture
every
them succeeding
question.
as well
Reminder
as
that you can check
other.
multiple choice if you're not sure of the answer. Emma's going to be asking you the questions. Emma, at your ready.
All right. Question number 1 in the category of biopics. Who played Joan Jett in the 2010
Kristen Stewart. Come on,
biographical
people.
drama, The Runaways?
This movie is great. And this
Kristen
movie's pretty
Stewart.
That is
fantastic.
correct for 2 points.
Everyone should go see that movie if they can.
Nodding emphatically
I think it's on
as soon as you heard
Netflix.
the question.
And
Question
they've
It's a fun
split it in half.
time.
number 2. Who played Abraham Lincoln's son, Robert Todd Lincoln, in 2012's Lincoln?
Paul
How
Dano?
many more times can I say Lincoln in that
I've never seen that
sentence?
movie though.
Not a penny.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That is correct for 2 points.
Not even close.
We're tied, and the Wicked still has 4 questions remaining in the world of biopics.
Question
I gave the nod on that one.
number 3. Sorry. Jared? He just feels he needs
And
to
just to correct
participate
you, not only
in
2
the-
bottles
in
of
this
whiskey,
round.
but also
It's
2 bottles of
spice
wine.
up
So,
stressing
you
me.
know, I'm an okay
I'm
wife.
nodding my head.
Okay, wife.
Question number 3. Kevin Kline portrayed what classic film star in the 2013 film
Errol
The
Flynn.
Last of Robin Hood?
Errol Flynn. My dude. Errol Flynn.
Errol Flynn.
That is correct for 2 points.
Wow.
Like, I feel like that's
And the
kind of
Wicked
obvious.
has taken the lead over Road 2.
Considering,
Vejvoda,
you know,
listen
the
very-
name,
listening very carefully for
the
context
movie,
clues on
but,
that
you know,
one.
whatever. It's like,
Question number 4.
Anyway.
In Hidden Figures, which famous astronaut do the 3 main heroines help launch into space?
ooh, oh, ooh, ooh. What's his name? What's his name?
King,
It's
5.
yeah, multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, Buzz Aldrin, B, John Glenn,
Buzz.
C,
I
Alan
think it's- I think-
Shepard, or D, Neil
oh wait,
Armstrong?
no. Oh shoot.
Those are all famous astronauts. So
I think it was Buzz or Alan Shepard.
I'm going to say John Glenn.
that is correct for 1 point.
Well, I would have been super duper wrong anyway, so forget me.
2 questions remain, and they are really taking advantage.
Also, I've
of
never
this
seen the
bio-
movie, but you know.
Jim wanted to keep biopics. I think he made a good decision. Next question. Your penultimate question. Who played Jane Hawking, wife to Stephen Hawking, in the 2014 film The
Felicity
Theory of
Jones.
Everything?
Tomb Raider of 2017, 2018. I actually like her as Tomb Raider. I really do. No, wait, no, that's a different person
Yeah,
altogether.
let's do multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Alicia Vikander,
No.
B, Felicity Jones?
There you go. I keep mixing
C,
them up.
Emily
Wrong.
Blunt,
Yeah.
or
It's
D,
Felicity
Sienna
Jones,
Miller?
Alicia
It's
Vikander
Felicity
from
Jones.
Ex
That is
Machina and
correct for 1
everything, so
point.
forget me.
We've gone multiple choice a couple times, but no
Forget me.
opportunities for a steal from Road 2 just yet. 1 question remains.
All right. Final question. Infamous was the Truman Capote biopic that co-starred Sandra Bullock, who played Capote.
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
That is correct for 2 points.
Wow.
What a solid
Oh,
round of
Capote.
two.
Really well
In the
played
movie
round.
Capote,
And some
Philip
good
Seymour Hoffman
strategizing
plays
going on
him.
there, because in
My
round
bad.
2, if you're not
Okay.
absolutely certain of the answer, there's truly no shame in going multiple choice, especially because your opponents can steal.
Right. I mean, you have 2 very good movie trivia players on the
Mike.
other side. So if you leverage a guess, it's smart to at least
Mike,
reduce the
I
point
love and
value
respect
so
you
that they
with
only
all of
steal
my
a point,
heart.
but never was the case.
Eat a
with
bag of
Wicked,
dicks.
who now have a 6-point lead. And now it's Road 2's turn to spin.
Also, I love and respect you. And Bethany,
here
please
comes
give him
Liz
a hug on
Shannon
my
Miller,
behalf.
We'll see how opponent's choice. All right, looking good. Crisp wheel spin so far.
All right,
Yeah,
Liz.
and
I need to see
also
more of Liz in
everybody
the
being
future.
respectful
I
of
can't wait to
consent.
see more of her.
The wheel's been through a
Hopefully,
lot,
see her
it sounds
maybe an
like.
exhibition match or something.
It's been a good 20 matches
20.
for that wheel. Yeah. All right. Round and round it goes, but opponent's choice is kind of creeping up there.
Oh, please, come on, Lord. Yes. Stop.
Ooh, that's definitely a
I
straight.
have a feeling they're going to keep it.
You would think they would want to keep it, but they're going to consult you only about 15 seconds to make your determination.
What's the hesitation, my
You
dude?
got a dog to
Again,
feed.
Yeah, we gonna keep it.
You're going to keep DC movies.
Obviously.
All
Oh,
right.
come on, man.
And here we go. In the world of DC films, you're going to have 6 questions, each one worth 2 points. Again, you're not sure the answer. Check the multiple choice. The question goes down to 1.
You want
First of 6,
to
what kind
hear a
of vehicle
secret?
did the Joker escape in after his bank heist at the beginning of The Dark Knight?
School bus.
It was a school
It
bus.
was.
Oh, that's for instance.
2 points.
Okay. You guys want to know a secret?
All right. Your next question.
Outside of
Green Lantern's
Uh,
ring and
Henry
power
Cavill's
batteries are fueled
Superman?
by
I've never
what?
seen a Superman movie. Yep.
Willpower.
Is that real? Wow.
That
okay.
is real.
No Superman movie.
You just gotta want it, Emma.
So,
you just gotta want it.
If you want it enough, you too. Your ring will become magical. You can do incredible things.
All right. Well, they're trying to do an incredible thing, which is come back on the Wicked, who had a 6-point lead at the beginning of the spin for Rogue 2, and they since have answered 2 questions correctly. 4 remain. Your next question for 2 more points. Who portrays the character of John Constantine?
Oh,
in
Keanu Reeves.
2005's
Man, I
Constantine?
love Constantine.
Keanu Reeves.
That is
Mm,
correct.
love
I think we should start a
Constantine.
new rule in the Schmoedown that there has to be at least one Keanu question per match.
I co-sign that.
Truly, that would bring a lot of joy.
I would say
to
there
me
has
personally.
to be one Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey question for each.
Absolutely, I support
How
that.
dare you.
One guy in the crowd.
I will
rewrite the
not
rules.
watch Face Off
All
We're
right.
gonna
my
commit it.
entire life
Next question.
just to
What
oppose that.
is
Heads
the
up.
Penguin's real name in Batman?
Oswald Cobblepot.
Oswald Cobblepot.
I just want to meet my parents.
My
2
parents.
more points, and Rogue 2 is taking a 2-point lead on the Wicked, who neither team giving up any
Oswald
chance to steal
Cobblepot.
as of yet.
What kind of name
Your
is
penultimate
Cobblepot?
question in the world of
Is that like a
DC
real
movies, Adam
name?
and Liz Shannon Miller, who directed 1982's Swamp Thing.
That's a movie? That's like an actual movie?
First question to give them pause. It's like
Give the crowd pause.
Can we get multiple choice, please?
I certainly can provide that. Is it A, George A. Romero, B, Wes Craven, C, John Carpenter, or D, Jim Wynorski?
Jim Wynorski? Or Wes Craven? I'm going to go with Jim Wynorski.
We're gonna swing for Romero.
That is a strike. I can give you the options again, gentlemen, before you wager a guess. Is it A, George A. Romero, B, Wes Craven, C, John Carpenter, or D, Jim Wynorski?
Mm.
Wes Craven.
correct for 1 point.
Ooh, that's a
And
big
just
steal.
like her,
Huge steal.
The announcer's curse. I said no steal has happened.
Yeah.
There it is.
Um,
There it is.
Ziki, I was actually thinking about watching
All right,
Swamp
so
Thing
it is
after
currently a
I,
1-point lead
finished
for Rogue 2.
marathoning the
However, one
Harley
question
Quinn
remains in
animated
round
show.
number
I
two with
love
2
that
points.
show, by the
You
way.
go either way.
It's just
Last
so good.
question, what DC movies? What comedian co-starred alongside Christopher Reeves in Superman 3?
Richard Pryor.
That
The
dude.
great Richard Pryor.
He wore a red suit.
And
like a
Rogue
red
2 now
getup.
goes into
I believe
round
in one of
number
his comedy
3 with
specials,
a
right?
3-point lead. Emma Fife. We've seen 2 rounds, both teams throwing haymakers. What's going to happen next?
You know, again, obviously, Rogue 2 finds themselves in a very nice position with a 3-point lead
It's nice.
because
Mhm.
the Wicked can't come back simply by answering their 2-point question.
Yeah.
However, they can tie it up with their 3-pointer and take the lead easily with their 5-pointer. So they're not in a terrible position
You're
going
forcing
into
the
this
Wicked
round.
to burn 2 questions before you even
Yeah.
have to take one. So not in TKO range necessarily,
Certainly
but
not.
it's a nice cushion to have.
It definitely is. Yeah. I mean, the Rogue 2's got to be feeling pretty good, but I don't think that the Wicked should be despairing all that much because, as I say, they have the opportunity to take this back and they don't have to answer all 3 of their questions in order to do so.
That's right. And the team that at least the manager and Jared cheer for, the Patriots, they know a little something about a few big-time comebacks. So 24-21 is the score.
I'd be into
does Jim too?
hearing some audiobooks by Adam Hlavac. Absolutely. His voice is very soothing.
Congratulations on all your championships. Rogue 2, you find yourself in a 3-point lead. Both teams are going to give us a series of numbers. We need 3 numbers from each team. These numbers can range from 1 to 20. Each number corresponds to a different corner of movie trivia, Schmoedown, and know-how. And as a friendly reminder, since it's the team format, once I give you the category for your 2-point question, the team has to decide which member is going to answer that question solo. You may not rely on the strength of your teammate for the 2-point question. The opposite teammate will have to answer the 3-point question solo. You may only confer with your
Is this
teammate
my
for
really
the
cool face?
5-point question. Okay, Rogue 2, what 3 numbers do you like?
Those are yours.
2, 7, and 15.
All right, put you on the spot there.
Sorry.
All right, the Wicked. Yours 3 numbers.
I wonder if they actually got together ahead of time at all, because I know sometimes they just don't have time to get together and
Say whatever
have
you want.
coffee and strategize and go
5,
strengths and weaknesses or anything.
14.
And sometimes they do.
12.
So
5, 14,
I'm curious.
and 12.
Jared was very confident about the number 12.
Right.
So
All right. So the Wicked have selected their numbers. Obviously, the number 12 and ode to Buffalo Bills quarterback Jim Kelly. And with the Wicked, your first question is going to be for 2 points. Now, you selected number 5,
damn, Jared
and
is
that
great
corresponds to the world of romantic comedies. So, who feels like fielding that one for 2 points?
I'll do it. I'll take it.
all right.
Jared's going to take it.
Jared.
All right, Jared.
Jared, your 2-point question in the realm of romantic comedies. Who plays Tiffany Maxwell in Silver Linings Playbook?
What's her face?
Jennifer Lawrence.
That is correct.
That one.
All right. You got that one.
It almost
But
seemed
now,
too
like
easy.
What you mentioned before, the Wicked going to have to answer another question here. So,
Oh, you're not referring to the
second
sister,
number
are
was
you?
7, the number of Joe
Played
Tyler.
by
And that
Julia
corresponds
something.
to
Julie.
Category of musicals.
That one chick.
Musicals.
Which is going to be asked to Jim Vejvoda, and Jim Vejvoda alone, his musical knowledge is about to
They
be
are.
displayed.
It's a 2-pointer,
Jim,
Corey.
in the category of musicals.
Just because it's easy for
3
you.
points, in Mamma Mia, here we go again. What MCU actor plays Sophie's husband, Sky?
It's not Dominic Cooper.
Stellan
Dominic.
Skarsgård.
That is
Dominic
incorrect.
West?
We're looking for Dominic Cooper.
Ha!
That was the younger generation in Mamma Mia.
Dominic.
Got it. Go
He's
me.
definitely in it. He plays the
I would
character of Sky.
Arguably more in the MCU than Dominic Cooper.
I have no idea. 12 was the
12.
last
That's
one.
a very emphatic 12.
Dominic Cooper.
5, 14,
Cooper
12.
was
So
Tony
we arrive
Tony
at that
Stark's
moment.
dad.
5-point question. It's gonna be
The
asked to
Howard
Wicked. If they
Stark.
get it right, they're going to force
The
hand of
younger
Rogue 2 to
Howard
answer
Stark that was
multiple
in
questions.
like First Avenger and everything.
However,
I
if the
believe.
Wicked miss this, then Rogue 2 will win by technical
That was in the
knockout.
show Shield. I
So
want
you
to say.
selected
Not
number
Shield,
12.
the Peggy Carter
That
show.
corresponds, Emma, to the category of
Dramas.
Ooh.
All right.
sure.
For 5 points.
Jesus.
In the category of dramas, and you can confer on this, what was the name given to the man that held Joy and Jack captive in Room?
Oh, I never seen this.
And the crowd has strong feelings on that one. A lot of hushed
Excuse me, why am I a cheater, Lucas?
Repeat the question.
Use those repeats,
What
man.
was the name given to the man that held Joy and Jack captive in Room?
They have one JTE rule remaining. They burned one in round 1.
Yes.
And now they just used one, so I'm going to go to 5, 4,
Yeah.
3, 2.
Repeat the question.
Last
All right,
one.
final one. What was the name given to the man that held Joy and Jack captive in Room?
No clue.
Down to the wire. 5, 4, 3, 2.
We're going to go with the bad man.
And you
Damn!
What was the answer?
Yeah.
Nick? I was closer with Steve?
Old Nick.
You're right. But,
Not to be confused with Old Saint Nick.
Yeah.
Very
Tough,
different. Very different.
Question, but a technical knockout has been scored by Rogue 2, and I don't even think the Wicked play.
okay, I get it. You said not Dominic Cooper.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's the thing is that
I was like
luck
mixing
is
up my
part of
Dominics.
the
I was
game,
thinking
and
of there's
sometimes
Dominic Cooper and there's
categories that you're not
Dominic West,
necessarily
and I
as
was like,
confident
which
in
one
come
is
up. And
it?
look,
But thing
drama
is,
a
I got it
broad
right, Stuart,
category.
okay?
Yes, it is.
So, we could have just as easily asked them a drama question that they knew the answer to, but that's just the way the chips fell today.
And they fell in favor of Rogue 2, who, like we said at the top of the show, now that team is so much confidence and a nice win for the Swag Squad.
Absolutely. And I mean, again, Winston's somebody that's sitting in a pretty nice position as far as the faction rankings go. I think that this is really going to continue to boost him up here, especially when you do have players on your team as strong as Liz Shannon Miller, who proved today that she's just as good in teams as she is in singles. And I really think that she and Adam are going to go far.
I haven't seen The Wire. I don't know what you're talking about, Ferris. No clue.
And Adam coming to play with Fun DC, and he knows that world very well. So nice complementary pieces for Rogue 2. Jen, you're with Adam, and you're with Liz Shannon, and you're with Winston Marshall. Who feels like talking first?
How did you guess, Mark? Oh my God. You have to be feeling pretty great about this. The fact that you were able to put these two together and just see the potential there, you have to feel pretty good about it.
I mean, that's the funny thing. I heard Roxy was talking mad trash in the promo. I didn't see it beforehand. I just heard she said I was inexperienced. I didn't know what I was doing. Here's the thing. I watched the Schmoedown. All right. I knew who I was drafting. All right. Okay. A brother does his research. All right. So I knew if I put these two together, it'd be colossal to see the two of them come in here and wreck shop. And that's what happened.
Amen. I feel like I just went to church. Liz, you guys look like were having such a good time. Like, you looked calm and collected out there. It felt like a new Liz Shannon Miller. I may be wrong.
I mean, I felt like it was really great having a teammate. Like, I didn't know what kind of difference that would make, but it was just comforting to know I has, at the very least, someone in my corner also being.
Who do you guys think they should go up against next?
And in general, just knowing the game better and, you know, having
I'm kind of curious. I think it'll be really good against D13, or I'm kind of really spacing on some of their other matches.
Yes, on Romero for that was on me. Like, I don't want you to take that tarnish to your DC reputation.
No, that's a super hard question. Who the hell? I don't know how many people in this room actually knew the answer. There were probably a few, but I've never even seen the movie.
There's one person raising his hand, and he can go just stand in the corner.
Always.
Just go stand in the corner.
Hold on. There were two. One was a faction mate. He knew it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. But I will say this, honest to God, I appreciate seeing the two of y'all together because you did bring a calming presence to each other. And I think that that's what is going to carry this faction far, is the fact that we really
not Paul and Tom. Paul and Tom, they lost. Just to clarify, Paul and Tom definitely lost against
I'm not going to say that they're not
D13.
talented. They have all the belts.
So
right now,
they
so
wouldn't even be
I'm talking
considered.
about how
They would have to go up
Bobby
against someone that's
all
won.
25,000 members of the FinStock Exchange every time they come out. That's all I'm saying.
Ooh,
We're
final
supporting each
exam?
other. We're not arguing.
Yes.
We're communication.
Yo.
We're right here together, and we're riding this out.
Oh, I was just going to say, but what about the proposal if you're not all strong?
That
The experiment? Oh, I would love to see the experiment, Leo. Sadly, they lost.
We had a love superstar in the house.
Hopefully, I want to see more of them. Please play again. Please. Soon.
Damn. Adam, it was really good seeing you compete as not only in teams, but in like something other than Energeekdom.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you were pretty comfortable out there?
I did.
Oh, thank you so much, Ferris.
I've been so used to Energeekdom. It was
I
nice
do
break
need to
out
go
of
watch
something
Wire. I've
different.
heard that
I was
quite a
little nervous
bit.
about going into categories that I didn't
And
feel as confident in.
so who knows? Maybe
But
that's me with our
for
next
whatever
bench.
reason, the questions, I was lucky enough to get questions that I just knew the majority of the answers really quickly off the top of my head. So
And I will say, when you spun DC, someone on the other side of the table was not happy about it. So I'll talk to him in a few minutes. But congratulations, guys. I'm excited to see what you two are going to do this season. And congratulations, Winston. I feel like this is working out very well for Swag.
Not
it's early in
kidding.
the season,
I'm
so
doing
I'm
really
not
good.
gonna act
They're
like the Cowboys
like
and
the
think we're great
second
and
or
pull a
third
hamstring.
place right now.
We're going to study. We're going to keep in contact with each other, and we're going to keep riding high until we take the top. We take the ring. We take the belt. Let's go.
All right. Back to you guys.
And that's a Cowboys fan saying that. You see a real happy team right there. I mean, they're just reveling in the fact that they maybe found something new and something pretty special.
I totally agree. And it really was, as Jen pointed out, nice to see Liz Shannon Miller up there so relaxed and feeling so supported.
Ooh, that's right. I'm pretty excited for the Pride against the Pride playing against Real Rejects. That's going to be really fun. It really is.
Even outside of the teams league, I think is once they get matched up with that perfect teammate. We've seen it happen time and time again here in the Schmoedown. You look at the likes of the partnership between a Sam Levine and a Drew McQueen, or dare I say, a Rachel Cushing and a Clark Wolf. Shout out to myself.
You're talking about lightning in a bottle.
Yeah,
right
exactly.
there. But you're right.
Go on, Matt. You don't give yourself that pat on the back,
Also
girl.
say this for the
You
Wicked. I
deserve
think
it.
that Jared and Jim make for a nice pair. Maybe they didn't have
What
no
is
luck
going
with
on
the
in this
wheel of some of the
chat,
questions
guys? What is
that Rogue
happening
2
right
got,
now?
But I think the Wicked certainly a force to be reckoned with going
What is
forward.
happening?
We think right now, Jen. How are they feeling about it?
I think they're feeling pretty optimistic. I mean, Roxy, you have to feel pretty
Those
good
are-
about
that's
the
a
performance
shiny
these two
skirt,
together
man.
because this is their
That is a
first
very
time
shiny
playing
skirt.
together as a team, and it's honestly, Jared, I think it's your first time in something other than Inner Geekdom. Am I wrong?
That it is. And
Considering
also
we had like
DC,
one super
Adam
chat, I don't know if it's
spun
not called a
that shirt.
action
I saw
super
you
chat
just
day.
absolutely seething.
No,
I
it's
was like,
not.
look how strong his jawline's getting.
Oswald Cobblepot. Gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by you guys.
Oh,
And
you didn't
plus
get
their
the
first time
Miles
playing
Morales
together, it
question,
won't be
though.
their
Come on,
last time
dude.
playing
You could have gotten
together,
that
because
one.
I think this is a great team. And, that 5-point question, fair as ever, but really hard. I
Yeah.
can't blame you guys for not knowing that. That's a really hard question. And I think you guys did everything you could. You communicated. There was never a time in which one of you guys shouted something out.
Oh, there was super
I'm
chats?
really impressed by you guys.
I
So,
know. Was
for
there?
a first match, pretty good.
For a first match.
Wow,
and
okay,
then
Lucas,
sticking
thank you for
biopics.
reminding me.
I mean, that takes some stones.
Oh, we can do super
Yes,
chats, guys, now. So if you want to do that, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be okay with that.
Boston Stones right here. No, I just want to say I'm
Oh, that's
pissed at
right.
myself for missing the
That's
Arnold
true.
Schwarzenegger question.
I need to get the link for that.
Because the minute I put
But
my
if you guys
marker
want to
down
super
and
chat,
say
that'd be really
Mark
cool.
sent you,
I'd
I
appreciate
written
that.
down wrong.
I'd read it out loud and we can
The-
chat about
the
it.
room question. No,
It's all
I
the
mean, I
team.
honest to God didn't know that, but yeah.
I haven't even seen The Room, and I sure as hell haven't seen Mamma Mia. Here we go again.
I find that shocking, knowing who your wife is.
All right, maybe I've seen it once, but that's beside the point.
And I stand by saying Stellan Skarsgård because he's in the MCU.
That was a great
He's
answer.
been in two
That was a great
Mamma
answer.
Mia movies, so all right,
I was thinking
fine.
the exact same
Oh,
thing.
he's been in more than
Absolutely
two
not a performance to
MCU
shake your heads
movies, I
about.
think.
And like I said, I'm very impressed with how you guys handle this, especially you, considering it's a much broader. With Inner Geekdom, I feel like you can study, even as specific as we're getting now, you can study and you can really hone that craft. But when it's no holds barred, everything counts in trivia. That's saying something.
Can I just toot my horn for a second?
Go for it. We've already talked about other
things.
things.
I haven't played in a Schmoedown for like a year and a half. And so I've been a little rusty, but now my blood's up and I can't wait to get back in there and kick some ass. I'm really, it's back. And
Yes,
just for
Jim.
biopics, I never want to hear that Roka crap again. That's what,
Honestly, that's the major victory of today. You took back biopics, and nobody can throw it in your face anymore. Basically, spinning DC for them was them spinning Spinner's Choice.
Yeah,
So,
right, Corey. That's what I was thinking.
Excited
Right.
to see what you guys are.
I was
gonna
like
do in
telling me, I
the
was like,
future.
I feel like he was like,
Congratulations to Winston. You
I
did a
feel like
great
he was
job
like
managing this
definitely
match.
in
And
some of the
next time,
Avengers movies
make
as
one
well.
goes
So I was
away.
like, well, definitely not too.
Back to you guys.
Taking it on the chin there, but still optimistic for the future, as they should be.
As they should be, as long as Jared does know the difference.
Are you
between the movie
drunk,
The
Mike?
Room and
Howard Zipper.
which is unclear. But what is clear?
We're not asking the room questions on the movie trivia show.
But what is clear is that Jared
I
Haibon
cannot wait
has
for Howard
a nice,
Zipper.
broad movie trivia knowledge. He's not just a one-trick pony. He's not just an Inner Geekdom player. And Jim Vejvoda, like you said, he's been out of the game for about a year and a half. I think now that he's gotten a taste of it, they're going to come back really strong this team.
I mean, you pull a category like musicals for your third point question, but if you don't know it and you don't know
Okay, I do
musicals,
have a
that
problem
feels like
with
a
words
5-pointer.
specifically.
So
It
I think in
definitely
their heads
comes
it
up
felt
a
like
lot.
two
I get it.
5-pointers coming at
I
them.
get it,
and that's
guys.
a tough thing to deal with. Rogue 2 did not have to answer a question in round number 3. That's why they get the technical knockout. And I think a well-played match here, Emma. Rogue 2, somebody to be looking out for going forward in the team league.
Definitely, yeah. Really good performances from both teams today. Again, Rogue 2, I think, is going to make big waves in this league. That's something they've already proven. But I think the Wicked still have a lot left to prove and that they're going to do it.
I think they're going to do it as well. Great performances by the teams, by our amazing crew, and by the incredible Miss Emma Fife here today.
Thank you so much.
I merely had words warble out in a somewhat conscious stream. That is Emma Fife. I am Mark Ellis. On behalf of everybody here at the Movie Trivia Schmoedown, we implore you to go check out the Schmoedownlive.com for all upcoming tickets and news on the live events. Plus, there's a lot of great stats there. You can see who's leading the singles, the teams, Inner Geekdom, all that good stuff. It's
I'm
right
not
there
gonna
at the
continue that line.
Schmoedownlive.com. For Christian Harloff and our entire family here, I'm Mark Ellis saying we'll see you soon on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Okay. Well, that's it. Apparently we do. I forgot that we actually just starting the other day. I think it was like a Monday or Tuesday. We actually started StreamYards, and I don't have that link, so it's moot point. But if you want to super chat us, that'd be cool too. Yeah, but seems to be no scenes, unfortunately. But there's always next time. We do have quite a few exhibition matches that are going to become available on Patreon. So, and a lot of them were filmed within the past like 2-3 weeks. So I'm pretty excited about those. For you guys, is there any particular exhibition match that you are mega excited for? Me, I love rom-coms. I'm excited for that match in particular. Janine, I'm really sad Guy's not in it, but what are you gonna do? So Rachel, Janine, Drew, and I believe Makuga is the fourth person. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that's someone I'm really, really excited about. I don't really care all that much about the Back to the Future trilogy. That's neither here or there, but I'm excited to watch it just because I heard it's really fun and entertaining. Yes. But is there anyone that in particular you guys want to see? Leo's like all about MCU. Yo, that'd be fun. I feel like that is like really, really difficult to ace. If you're able to ace like a slice like that, I mean, like it's not so much difficult to ace where there's like 5,000 movies or anything where it's like an open genre. Such as rom-coms or dramas or, musicals or kind of thing. But it's still like really, really difficult because there's so many small details you have to know about. So it's really difficult. I can't imagine studying for it. If I bring you a Chico's, will you make the same face you did when you... Oh, wait, what? If I bring you a Chico's, will you make the same face you made when you ate one earlier? What's the Chico's? Wait, was that chocolate jelly thingy you mentioned? I don't know what that is. Yeah, no. But no, it's not good. No, I don't want to eat it on camera. It's just nasty. Whatever. So some of the exhibition matches, I don't have the full list. I am not eating them. Lucas, I'm not gonna eat them. Nasty. They're gross. They're like these Chicos. To me, they're really gross. Lucas has been like binge eating, buying a whole bunch of like foreign candies. He's like, well, I guess I can't travel or anything, so I might as well get international treats and candies and all that good stuff. So he got a bunch of Mexican sweeties, and then he got a whole bunch of sweets from Australia this time around, and there's like these chocolate jelly thingies, and they taste like chocolate marshmallows that are kind of mildewy. Does that make sense? Does it not make sense? Tell me. I don't know. Oh, yeah. So it's, I don't know, like sometimes like you just can't describe it, but you kind of recognize it in some way. Shut up, Dean. Yes, I understand I'm very off topic. Surprise. Like this shit happens. And excess material. Thank you for the donation. We really appreciate it. No question or comments or anything. Totally cool. But we're grateful nonetheless. Yeah, so okay, Leah Logan's bringing up the list of exhibition matches. So they include rom-coms, James Bond. Ooh, I was like, Emma Fife? James Bond? What? Where'd that come from? I'm here for it though. MCU, horror. If it's going to be anything like that horror exhibition match we had in October, it's going to be between Whitney and Bibbs till the end. I mean, come on. Movie release dates. 80s action comedies. Wait, is it comedies and action adventure? Wait, I'm confused. Or is it action-comedies? Because that's like its own category. Slice. Rocky, Jurassic Park, Lord of the Rings. I don't care for Jurassic. I mean, like, I wouldn't care for the Jurassic Park exhibition match personally, just because I feel like we already had the best Iron Man exhibition match for Jurassic Park ever. It was amazing. I don't care about the Rocky franchise. I really don't like the first one. That movie just makes me uncomfortable in so many different ways. But yeah, fair. She is in the James Bond exhibition match. She was like not on the cover, but she's like on the highlight for the promo. So yeah, absolutely. Just saying. Oh wait, is it?
She dropped out.
When did that happen? Lucas? Now he doesn't tell me. Oh, it's a scheduling issue. Bateman's fault. Emma dropped out of Bond. Whatever. Girl, I love you, Bethany. Just saying, you deserve the world, and Mike is a weenie. I'm just putting that out there. Just letting y'all know. Let's just everyone just unanimously tell Mike he's a weenie today. You're a weenie. Anyway, okay, guys, thank you guys so much for coming up today and hanging out for as long as you did. I mean, this was fantastic. I am so appreciative of you guys. Please like, subscribe if you haven't before. Give us a episode a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And, give a comment. Is this reaction trash? Tell me why. It's okay. And it's okay. You can just be like, Alex is the worst reactor ever. I'm okay with that because it's not the greatest reaction. I understand. Not gonna lie. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much. You can find me on Twitter at real_Alex Mack. And also you can find us on Facebook, the Call to Action group as well. And every single Wednesday I host a little show called Schmoebates. It's Schmoedown's only debate show, where we argue and debate Schmoedown's biggest questions, all around from who was the best, what was the best belt match we've ever seen, all the way down to who would be the best competitor to be on your team in a Thanksgiving food fight. So it's really, really fun. So I definitely hope you definitely check those out in the future. It's every Wednesday at 9:30 Central. So yes, guys, thank you again so much. I appreciate you, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.